Okay. See if we can do this right. Okay, that works for me. Let me just grab a quick drink of pink lemonade. Look what we got here. Pink lemonade. Alright, so as you can probably tell by the title, this is indeed going to be a NFL 2024 game-by-game win-lose ratio. Not ratio, but just a win and loss prediction. Unbiased. A couple of them, I have to throw a couple weird ones in there. Because you know how that works. Unlike, and I love him, by the way, great kid. But Tyler Tepachia, Dolphins fan. I'm not going to be biased like that. I'm not going to shit on the Dolphins, and I'm not going to overpower the Bills either. Because that's realistic. But I love you, kid. So we're going to work on getting into this. I got another phone here. Shittier, way shittier, but works out for this. And we're just going to jump right into it. And I'm going to be very realistic with this. So if you get offended, too bad. It's not going to get many views anyways. But, hey man. That is sometimes you look at the draw. Look what we got here. Got these and 3 bags of original Tender Bites. It's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. So we are starting on Thursday, September 5th, 2024. Oh man, I'm just not going to eat, so not be weird. So that game is going to be Baltimore at Kansas City. Now, let's be real. Kansas City is a pretty good team. However, I think their days of terror are over. But we don't know. They are not really appearing in a Super Bowl with this butterfly effect. And next year with me definitely wanting to join the Buffalo Bills and working towards that. By the way, 24 hours completely clean from alcohol and marijuana. And I'm going to stay clean the rest of my life and do this for our team. However, I'm going to give Baltimore that win because I've noticed that the Chiefs tend to usually lose their first or second game of the season. Friday, September 6th, we have Green Bay at Philly. Now, I'm going to give Philly that win. But I feel like with Jordan Love, with Green Bay and Jalen Hurts and all the other truckers, it's going to be a good game. But we're going to give Philly the win. Now we move to Sunday, September 8th. A lot of games. Pittsburgh at Atlanta. I'm going to give Pitt that one. Atlanta's not great. Here's my favorite. Because I still love the Bills. Top team. And at the end of the video, I will list my top favorite teams as well. Top 5. Arizona at Buffalo. This is not biased. Buffalo's winning. Tennessee at Chicago. I'm going to actually give Chicago that win. But that's going to be a good game, but pretty low scoring because they're both not great teams. New England at Cincy. Automatically Cincy. That one I can be biased about. I hate the Patriots, and I'm sure Tyler can agree with that too. The Patriots are fucking annoying. Houston at Indianapolis. I'm going to give Houston that win. Jacksonville at Miami. Miami gets the win. Carolina at New Orleans. Saints all day. Minnesota at New York. Upset of the week. New York beats Minnesota in overtime. Las Vegas at Chargers. Both not two great teams, but Las Vegas is a little more put together, so we're going to give Raiders a W. Denver at Seattle. Give Seattle the W. Dallas at Cleveland. I'm going to be odd again and give the Browns that win. But again, another close game. Washington and Tampa Bay. This one is going to be the shutout of the week. Tampa Bay, 0. Washington, Tampa Bay, whatever score they get. Rams at Detroit, giving Detroit the win. New York Jets at San Fran, however. The Jets defense is going to keep it close, but we're going to San Fran, and that is week 1. Moving on to week 2. Just get my vape out of here real quick. Move the camera around a little bit. It's okay. I might look sad. I'm just really tired. It's fucking 2 in the morning. The Thursday night, September 12th, Buffalo, Miami. Now, again, not biased. Giving Miami the win. Close game. Sunday, September 15th, the day after my birthday, 2024. New Orleans at Dallas. I'm going to give Dallas that one. Not really close on that one. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Definitely Detroit. Hold on. Indianapolis at Green Bay. I'm going to give Indy that win, actually, oddly enough. New York Jets at Tennessee. We're going to give the Jets that one. Their defense is really good, and their offense obviously can't be horrifically bad. San Fran at Minnesota. San Fran. Seattle at New England. Seattle. And it's not only that I hate the Patriots. I'd be real if they were Tom Brady's Patriots, but they're just not anymore. New York Giants at Washington. Ugh. I'm going to give the Giants that win. I'm sorry, Washington fans. Chargers at Carolina. Chargers. Cleveland at Jacksonville. Cleveland again. Las Vegas at Baltimore. Baltimore. Rams at Arizona. Rams. Pittsburgh at Denver. Steelers. Cincy at Kansas City is going to be a phenomenal game, and I'm going to give KC the win, though. Chicago at Houston. Upset of the week. Chicago wins in not overtime, but by a field goal against Houston. And Atlanta at Philly on Monday. September 16th and Philly. We're on to week 3. Give this shitty phone a second to load. Because this phone is garbage. My old phone. Can't believe I ever used this at one point. It's that bad. Okay. Thursday, September 19th, we have New England at New York Giants. Or, Jets, I mean. Sorry. New England, New York Jets. I'm going to give New England that one. Weird one, but I'll give New England that win. Sunday, September 22nd. Giants, Cleveland. Green Bay, Tennessee. Green Bay by close score. Turn the AC down a little bit. It's getting a little fucking cold in here. Chicago at Indianapolis. We're going to give Chicago that win by a decent margin. Houston at Minnesota. We're going to give Houston that win. Philly at New Orleans. We're going to give Philly the win. Chargers at Steelers. Give Los Angeles that one. Denver, Tampa Bay. Oddly, I'm going to give Broncos that one. Heartburn, excuse me. Severe heartburn. Carolina at Las Vegas. You know what? I love the Raiders, but there's got to be one win for the Panthers, or 2 or 3. So we're going to give the Panthers that win by a field goal. Miami at Seattle. You know what? Sorry, Tyler. I'm going to give Seattle that win because you decided to give the one win that wasn't easy or a divisional rival. You decided to give Buffalo Seattle. So we're going to give you Seattle instead. Seattle's winning against Miami. Baltimore at Dallas. That's a tough call. I'm going to give Baltimore that one, though. San Fran at Los Angeles. I'm going to give 49ers a win. Lions at Arizona. Lions. Kansas City at Falcons. Ugh, Kansas City. Ugh. Monday, September 23rd. Jacksonville at Buffalo. Buffalo. Not biased. Time for revenge. Washington at Cincy. Cincy. Okay. There we go. Week 4. Thursday, September 26th. Dallas and New York Giants. Dallas. Sunday, September 29th. New Orleans at Atlanta. Give Atlanta the W. You got it, Atlanta fans. Sorry, this year's not going to be playoffs for you, though. Possibly, probably not, though. Rams at Chicago. We're going to do another odd one. Give Chicago the win by a touchdown. Minnesota at Green Bay. We're going to give Minnesota the win. Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. We're going to give Indy the win, actually. Denver at New York Jets. We're going to give the New York Jets another W. Philly at Tampa Bay. Philly. Good game. Cincy at Carolina. Sorry, Carolina. Cincy's blowing you out the fucking water. Jacksonville at Houston. Give it to the Texans. Washington at Arizona. We're going to give that to the Cardinals, actually. New England at San Francisco. Oh, my fucking God. I'm sorry, New England fans, but your reign of terror is over, San Fran. Cleveland at Las Vegas. We'll give it to Cleveland. Good game, though. Kansas City at the the Chargers. Kansas City at the Chargers. We're going to give the Chargers that W, actually. Buffalo at Baltimore. Baltimore, actually. I'm going to give Baltimore that win against my team. Monday, September 30th. Tennessee at Miami. You know what, Dolphins? We're going to tie here, but it's going to split. Bills win the division. Super Bowl this year. 2 in a row. We're going 2 in a row. Then Miami can fucking win all they want. Buffalo goes 2 in a row in the next 3-4 years. Tennessee at Miami. Miami wins. Seattle, Detroit. Detroit. Okay. Week 5. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. We're going to give Atlanta a safety win by 2 points. A safety win. Sunday, October 6th. By the way, Tampa Bay and Atlanta obviously is Thursday. Sunday, October 6th. New York Jets at Minnesota Vikings. Give it to the Vikings. Carolina at Chicago. Tough one. There's Carolina's second win. Baltimore at Cincy. Another tough one, but better teams. Give it to Cincinnati. Miami at New England. Easy W for Miami. Beyond easy. I'm not going to pretend that Miami's a shitty team because they're not. They'll make the playoffs, but they'll shit the bucket against us in the divisional, just like they did in the 90s with Marino. Cleveland at Washington. Instantly Cleveland. Indy at Jacksonville. We're going to give Jags the win. Buffalo at Houston. We're going to give Buffalo that win by 10 points. Las Vegas at Denver. We're going to give that to Las Vegas. Arizona at San Fran. You already know where that's going with San Fran. Green Bay at Rams. Interesting, but we're going to give it to Green Bay, actually. New York Giants at Seattle Seahawks. Upset of the week. Giants are going to win that by not a lot of points. Dallas at Pittsburgh. Good game. Give Dallas a W. Monday, October 7th. New Orleans at Kansas City. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it to KC. And Detroit, Tennessee, and Philly and Chargers are on a bye that week. Thursday, October 10th. San Fran at Seattle. Oddly, we're going to give Seattle the win. By not a lot, but, you know, some of them away games can be tough. Sunday, October 13th, Jacksonville at Chicago. Give Jacksonville. Arizona at Green Bay. Actually, you know what? Nah, we're going to give Green Bay the win. Indianapolis at Tennessee. Give Tennessee the win. Houston at New England. New England slips out with another weird one. Give them the win. Tampa Bay at New Orleans, because I like Pantera, and because New Orleans is not a bad team. Not good either. We'll give New Orleans the win by not a lot of points. Cleveland and Philly is going to be a phenomenal game. We're going to give Philly the win. Washington at Baltimore. I have to give it to Baltimore. Chargers at Denver. Give Chargers the win. Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. Give Las Vegas the win. Detroit at Dallas. Good game. Sorry, Eminem, but give it to Dallas. Atlanta at Carolina. Give Atlanta the win. Cincy, New York Giants. Cincy all the way. Buffalo, New York Jets. That'll be a W. Yeah. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, W. KC, LA Rams. Oh, no, those are the bye ones. KC, LA Rams, and Miami and Minnesota are bye weeks. Excuse me. So, week 7. We got Thursday, October 17th. Denver at New Orleans. I know I just said what I said. Give Denver the W by not a lot. New England at Jacksonville. Seattle at Atlanta. Give Seattle the win. Tennessee at Buffalo. Oh, man, Buffalo all the way. Cincy at Cleveland. Another phenomenal game going to be right there. Give it to Cleveland. I like the Browns a lot. Houston at Green Bay. Give it to Houston. And Diggs can cry when Houston loses the playoffs and Buffalo wins the Super Bowl without Diggs. You left too soon, motherfucker. But I love you, Diggs. Miami at Indianapolis. Give Indy the W by not much. Detroit at Minnesota. Detroit. Philly at New York Giants. There's always a division upset. We're going to give the Giants that one. Las Vegas at Rams. Las Vegas. Carolina at Washington. Carolina slips away with another easy W. Kansas City at San Fran is going to be wicked. And I think, San Fran 49ers win that one. But not a lot. New York Jets at Pittsburgh. You know what? They're so shrouded in despair, I'll give the Jets that win. On Monday's going to be Baltimore at Tampa Bay. Give Tampa Bay the win. Chargers at Arizona. Give Arizona the win, oddly enough. And the two byes are Chicago and Dallas. Moving on to Week 8. Okay. Thursday, Minnesota at Rams. Give it to Vikings, yeah. Sunday, October 27th. Baltimore, Cleveland. I'm going to give Cleveland another W. Tennessee at Detroit. Shut the AC completely off. Detroit. Arizona at Miami. Miami wins. New York Jets at New England. New England will get another W there, oddly enough. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins. Chicago at Washington. Chicago. Green Bay at Jacksonville. Go with Jacksonville. Indy at Houston. Division rival, but Houston wins. New Orleans at Chargers. Chargers. Buffalo at Seattle. Since Tyler decided that was the one random game that Buffalo's going to win, we're going to put that as an L. Buffalo loses to Seattle. Philly at Cincy. Give Philly the win. Carolina at Denver. We're going to give Carolina another W, actually. Kansas City at Las Vegas, KC. Dallas at San Fran, close game, give it to Dallas. And Monday, New York Giants at Pittsburgh, give it to the Giants. Okay. Oh, this phone right here sucks. That one doesn't. This one does. Thursday, October 31st, on Halloween. And since it's Halloween, and it's Houston at New York Jets, I'm going to give the Jets a W. Halloween. Okay. Sunday, November 3rd. Dallas at Atlanta. I'll give Dallas a W. Now, Miami playing in Buffalo in November. Buffalo. All the way. Las Vegas at Cincy. Upset of the week goes to Las Vegas. Wins against Cincinnati. At home. Cincy at home. Chargers at Cleveland. Another home upset. Give it to the Chargers, oddly enough. New England at Tennessee. Tennessee. Indianapolis at Minnesota. Minnesota. Washington and New York Giants. Give Washington that one. New Orleans at Carolina. Give New Orleans that one. Denver at Baltimore. Baltimore. Chicago and Arizona. Give Arizona that one. Detroit at Green Bay. Give it to Detroit. I want to see Buffalo and Detroit in the Super Bowl this year. Rams at Seattle Seahawks. Rams. Jacksonville at Philly. And Tampa Bay at Kansas City. We're going to give it to Tampa Bay. On to week 10. Thursday, November 7th. Cincy at Baltimore. Let's give Cincy the win. New England at Chicago. New England. Buffalo at Indianapolis. Buffalo. Denver at Kansas City. KC. Atlanta at New Orleans. Falcons. San Francisco at Tampa Bay. Upset of the fucking week is going to be Tampa Bay wins that one. Pittsburgh at Washington. Another weird upset. That's at home. Washington's going to win against Pitts. Minnesota at Jacksonville. Give it to Minnesota. Tennessee at Chargers. Give it to the Chargers. Philly at Dallas. Going to be a great game. Philly at Dallas. Give it to Dallas. New York Jets at Arizona Cardinals. Give it to the Cardinals. Detroit at Houston. Give it to the Houston Texans. And Miami at Rams. Miami loses. Rams win. Alrighty. Up to week 11. All right, Thursday, November 14th, we're going to go Washington at Philly. Give it to Philly. Sunday, November 17th, Green Bay at Chicago. Give it to Green Bay. Jacksonville, Detroit. Give it to Detroit. Minnesota at Tennessee. Give it to Tennessee. Las Vegas at Miami. Give it to Miami. Rams at New England. Rams. Browns at New Orleans. Browns. Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Upset of the week is Pittsburgh wins that one. Atlanta at Denver. Give it to Denver. Seattle at San Fran. We're going to give it to San Fran. Kansas City at Buffalo. Game of the week. and this pains me. Give it to Kansas City. Fuck. Cincy at Rams. Fuck. I was confusing. Cincy at Chargers. God damn it. Give it to Cincy. India Jets. Give it to the Jets. Houston and Dallas. Good game too. Give it to Houston. Week 12. Fuck. I hated to give that to KC, but they always end up beating us. But KC's going to have a horrible record. I'm going to start dumping them a little bit. Oh, but this week I can't. You'll see why in a second. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Give it to Cleveland. Minnesota at Chicago. Give it to Chicago, actually. Detroit at Indianapolis. There's another upset for Detroit. Indy. New England at Miami. I hate to say Miami's going to win. Tampa Bay at New York Giants. Give it to Tampa Bay. Dallas at Washington. Dallas. Kansas City at Carolina. Fuck. Give it to KC. Tennessee at Texans. Texans. Denver at Las Vegas. Give it to Las Vegas. San Fran at Green Bay. Give it to Green Bay. Arizona at Seattle. Give it to Seattle. Philly at Rams. Upset of the week is going to be Rams win that one. And Baltimore Chargers, give it to Baltimore. Okay, that's week 12. And I guess Buffalo was a bye week. I don't remember. I think that was Buffalo's bye week. Let me just go back to week 12 really, really fast. I think week 12 is Buffalo's bye. Yeah, it is. Cool. So week 13, Buffalo's back in the game. Lost to the Chiefs. Went on a bye week, and we're going to come back and see who we win against. Because Buffalo's getting the first seed. Ha! No, Buffalo's getting the first seed. I don't give a fuck. Chicago at Detroit. We're going to give Detroit that one. That's Thursday. Thursdays got 3, actually, this week, oddly. New York Giants at Dallas. We're going to give Dallas that one. Miami at Green Bay. Upset of the week is going to be Green Bay wins against Miami. Friday, Las Vegas at Kansas City. Kansas City loses. Las Vegas wins that one. Sunday, December 1st. Chargers at Atlanta. Chargers. Pittsburgh at Cincy. Pittsburgh. Arizona at Minnesota. Indianapolis at New England. New England will slip out with a couple more wins, but they're not going to make the playoffs. So give New England that win. Seattle at New York Jets. Give it to Seattle. Tennessee at Washington. Give it to Tennessee. Houston at Jacksonville. Give it to the Jags. Rams at Saints. Give it to the Rams. Tampa Bay at Carolina. Carolina sneaks out with another odd win and wins that one by a small margin, but still wins. Philly at Baltimore. That's going to be there's two more phenomenal games. Philly at Baltimore. I'm going to give it to Baltimore. San Fran at Buffalo. I'm going to give Buffalo that one, but that's going to be a tight game. Monday, December 2nd. Cleveland at Denver. Give it to Cleveland. Week 14. Nearing the end of the season. Okay, Thursday, December 5th. Green Bay, Detroit. Jacksonville, Tennessee. Tennessee. New York Jets at Miami. Upset of the week. Jets win. Atlanta at Minnesota. Atlanta. New Orleans at New York Giants. Give it to New Orleans. Carolina at Philly. Oh my God. Do I need to say anything? I'm going to say anything. Anybody's going to have to. Philly. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Give it to Cleveland. Las Vegas at Tampa Bay. Las Vegas. Seattle at Arizona. Seattle. Buffalo at Rams. Buffalo. Bears at 49ers. 49ers. Chargers at Chiefs. Chiefs lose again. Cincy at Dallas. Close game. Give it to Dallas. Alrighty. And on to week 15. 3 more weeks. This is how Buffalo's going to end their season too. With 3 wins in a row. More like 6 or 7 actually. Close to. Thursday, Rams at San Fran. Upset of the fucking goddamn week is going to be the Rams. Close game though. Sunday, December 15th. KC at Cleveland. The KC's losing big time. It's not even biased. Cincy at Tennessee. Give it to Cincy. Washington at New Orleans. Give it to New Orleans. Baltimore at New York Giants. Give it to Baltimore. Dallas at Carolina. Give it to Dallas. Jets at Jacksonville. Give it to Jags. Miami at Houston. Give it to fucking Houston. Indianapolis at Denver. Give it to Indy. Buffalo at Detroit. Good game. But that's the tiebreaker till the Super Bowl. That's where it parts ways. Buffalo wins. Pittsburgh at Philly. Give it to Pitt. New England at Arizona. Give that one to New England too. Tampa Bay at Chargers. Chargers. Nah, Tampa Bay. Green Bay at Seattle. Seahawks. Monday, Chicago at Minnesota. Another weird one. Chicago. Atlanta at Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Okay. Saturday, December 21st. We have Houston at Kansas City. We're going to actually put KC as an L there. And Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Pittsburgh. Sunday 22nd. Giants at Atlanta. Giants. New England at Buffalo. Fuck. Buffalo. Detroit at Chicago. Detroit. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Tennessee. Rams at Jets. Rams. Philly at Washington. Philly. Arizona at Carolina is going to be a shitty but close game. Give it to Carolina. Denver at Chargers. Give it to Denver. Minnesota at Seattle. Seattle. Jacksonville at Las Vegas. Las Vegas. San Fran at Miami. San Fran. 49ers. Tampa Bay at Dallas. Dallas. And Monday, 23rd of December, New Orleans at Green Bay. Give it to Green Bay. Yeah. It's funny, Buffalo's schedule. Week 17, we're nearing the end of the season. Week 17 is going to be Kansas City at Pittsburgh. I'm giving it to Pittsburgh, actually, because it's on the road anyways. Baltimore at Houston. Give it to Houston. Seattle at Chicago. Chicago. Sunday, December 29th. There's Wednesday games this week. Weird. Oh, Christmas. That's why. Yeah, Kansas City loses on Christmas. Funny. All right, so December 29th, Denver at Cincy. Give it upset of the week is Denver wins that one. Arizona at Rams. Give it to Rams. Chargers at New England. Chargers. Indy at New York Giants. New York Giants. Falcons at Commanders. Or Redskins or fucking Redskins. They are the Redskins. Love natives. They're the Redskins. Atlanta at Washington. Let's see. Let's go with Washington, actually. New York Jets at Buffalo. Buffalo. Green Bay at Minnesota. Green Bay. Las Vegas at New Orleans. New Orleans. Carolina at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, close game. Tennessee at Jacksonville. Let's go with Tennessee. Dallas at Philly. Good game. But give it to Philly. Miami at Cleveland. Cleveland. Monday night matchup. Detroit at San Fran. Give it to Detroit. And the last NFL week. And it will be Buffalo, New England, by the way. Carolina at Atlanta. Falcons. Washington at Dallas. Dallas. Kansas City at Denver. Another loss for Kansas City. I don't give a fuck. They can win in the beginning or lose at the end. Cold and I don't care. Minnesota at Detroit. Give it to Detroit. Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay. Houston at Tennessee. Give it to Tennessee. Jacksonville at Indianapolis. Give it to the Jags. Chargers at Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Seattle at LA Rams. Rams. Buffalo at New England. Easy W to finish the season and steal the entire seed. Buffalo's going to win that with a field goal and steal the fucking first seed in the AFC. And steal the bye week for the wild card. Miami at New York Jets. We're going to give Miami a W there, but my hope is that it doesn't even matter. I hope they're like 2 games behind us or like one, just enough games behind us where even if they were to win and we were to lose, still wouldn't get the division anyways. Giants at Philly. Give that the weirdest one of the whole entire season and give that again to the Giants. San Fran at Arizona. San Fran. Cincy at Pittsburgh. Give it to Cincy. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Give it to Tampa Bay. And Cleveland at Baltimore. Give it to Baltimore. And that's the whole season. My hope is it is the next 2 years or in the next 4 years, Buffalo will go in a row, like 2 in a row, and win. I want to see Detroit and Buffalo in a Super Bowl and have Buffalo win, fortunately. And I want it to be Buffalo in Minnesota and have Buffalo win again. And then after Buffalo wins 2 in a row, I want Miami to go back for another 2 and make the AFC East the best division that ever existed in football. And actually the year after that, or even like in my lifetime, I'd like to see the New York Jets also win just 1 more ring. And I'd be set for life. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching, listening to me ramble. I'll end this at 40 minutes. But hell yeah, I love football. I was a little biased here and there. I had to throw some weird ones in there because anything can happen on a Sunday night. And Buffalo probably won't steal the first seed. It's possible though, but we will be going to the Super Bowl this year or next year, guaranteed with the shit I've been doing. And my ultimate goal, to let everyone know, and I am officially dropping booze and marijuana, and I've only been doing those for the past year now. So, completely dropping those. I'm going to join a flag football team, trying to get a local team, get on camera. I actually want to, my whole hope and dream is to make Josh Allen runner. I want to be Buffalo's quarterback. I really do. With Josh as a runner, talk about trick plays, motherfuckers. And with Cook, Shakir, Kincaid, Dawkins. You name it. Coleman. It's a wrap. It is a wrap, my friends. But with that being said, I will end the video. Peace, love, happiness, love God, love your children and families and wives. Peace out.